Close door. Hi. So I will get started at 7, and we are going to do a little bit for the shoulders, a bit of a full body workout. We will get your stomach going, and as usual, it will be a nice tough class on the hips. No equipment needed for the class, just your mat. Make yourself comfortable, and we will have a nice little stretch as well. We won't make it too long a class. We'll go for maybe 35 minutes with the stretch included in that. So we will just wait another couple of minutes to see if people join, and then we will get started. So change up the class to be at 7 p.m. this week, a little bit later, just to trial a few times and see what suits people the most. So let me know in the comments if there's anything that you would like. Hi Liz, please take it easy. And I will shout out some adjustments maybe that you can do. So just take things nice and controlled. Don't push your body too much, and nothing should feel sore for anyone within the class. So if you're feeling joint pain, please stop, and then we can take it from there. Great, welcome to one of the live classes. I do appreciate the comments. Daily it gives me a little smile. So glad you're enjoying coming along to a live. So we will go and get ourselves onto the mat, set up to start the class. So coming on to your mat, you're going to go on to your hands and knees. So you want your knees nice and wide to the edge of the mat, hands underneath your shoulders. We're just going to have a little stretch. So your feet are nice and soft, they're not digging into the mat. From there, you're going to reach your arm up towards the ceiling. Big stretch to that upper back and come back down. And again, reaching up towards the ceiling, stretch through that upper back and back down. 3 more this side. Reach and open. Really nice to open up those upper backs first. And opening again. Let's go 1 more. Reach and open. Good. And then we'll go to the other side. So bring that arm under and reaching up towards the ceiling. Looking at those fingertips and come back down. Come under and reach up, looking at those fingertips, back down. 2 more for me. Good. And 1 more. Good. Bringing those hands underneath the shoulders again. Bring your knees in a little bit so they're hip distance apart. Let's find your neutral pelvic position. So you want to stick your bum up towards the ceiling and then tuck your bum in. Let's move those pelvises. Stick your bum up and tuck your bum in. Nice little stretch for that lower back, especially if it gets a little bit stiff from sitting in the chair. Good, and then find neutral. So those bony bits should be pointing straight down the fronts of the thigh. Gently draw up through those tummy muscles. We're going to do our swimming. Pull your shoulders away from your ear and nice and long to the neck. From there, you want to slide your leg along the mat and then back in. And then the other side, sliding along the mat and back in. Keep those tummy muscles drawn in. Let's add a lift. Slide, squeeze the bum, lift the leg up. Bend the knee to come back in. Slide, squeeze the bum and lift. So when you're squeezing that bum to lift, make sure you keep that back nice and long. So you don't want to arch that back. Thinking about a tray of drinks sitting across that pelvis. Really controlling all in the hip. Right, let's add a hold. Slide, squeeze, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7. Reach that leg long. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back in. Let's go to the other side. Slide, squeeze, and lift. Keep the length in that leg. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7. Tummy muscles drawn in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. bend to come back in. Let's do one more each side. Slide, squeeze the bum and lift, long leg. If you can, straighten out the opposite hand. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, reach long, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back in. Other side, slide, squeeze to lift, and if you can, draw the tummy muscles in, long to the ribs, reach the arm, hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. If you don't have a sore foot, sitting back onto your heels, stretch through that lower back, reaching those arms forward, and then coming back up onto your knees. Let's just work those shoulder blades, getting them a little bit unstuck from the chest. So knees underneath those hips again, hands underneath your shoulders. So we're just going to get those shoulder blades moving. From there, you want to think about pushing the floor away from you. And then from there, bringing the arms down, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then push the floor away. So you're just moving those shoulder blades. And again, lowering down that chest bone into the mat, and then pushing, wrapping those shoulder blades around that chest wall. Keep those shoulders away from your ear. So you're pushing the floor away and then dropping that chest bone into the mat. Let's go for another 3. Good, just warming up those shoulder blades. 2. And 1. Well done. From there, we're going to come lie on your tummy. So coming down onto the mat. If you have a head block at home, you want to place this underneath your forehead. If you have a little towel, something to breathe, that's all you need. You're going to bring your arms down by your side. We're going to do our breaststroke prep. So hands facing in the way. Your head's facing down into the mat. So just so I can kind of see and chat, I'll look at the camera. So you want to think about tucking your bum under, creating a space between that underneath waist and mat, and nice long back. Lower tummy muscles engaged, ribs tucked in. From there, reach for your feet. Open up through the shoulders, pinching those shoulder blades together. Hands come up to hip height. And back down. Head stays relaxed. Reach, lengthen, and open. And down. Reach, length, rolling the shoulder blades back, pinch together and down. Good. Just working through a few then, getting those shoulder blades moving and open up through the front of that chest. Tummy muscles engaged, nice long back. Let's add a hold. Hold, 20, 19, long necks, 18, 17, 16, reach, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, keep open, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and from there you're going to bring your arms out to the side like a letter T. So your arms are going to be straight out to the side if you've got enough space. So maybe just shuffle yourself a little bit close to the wall. So, arms straight down. From there, you're going to lift your arms straight up. So you're going to breathe in to prepare, shoulders away from your ear. Breathe out, reach and lengthen. Pinching. Keep that bum tucked in. Hold. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Pull those shoulders down. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. So that's our letter T. We're going to do our W next. So your arms are going to come out to the side, elbows lower than those shoulders, hands flat on the mat. So hands flat on the ground, elbows below those shoulders, shoulders away from your ears, neutral pelvis. From there, breathe in to prepare, breathe out, lift up, hold. 20, 19, 18, lift the hands. 16, 15, 14, pinch down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Well done. Nice little bit of work on those shoulders. Now we're going to come onto those hip muscles. So you're going to come lie on your side. Nice outstretched arm. Headlock's going to go between your head and your shoulders. So your knees are bent, feet together, backs of feet roughly line up with the backs of your bum. Let's start with our clam. So lengthening that waist, ribs down, tummy muscle engaged, opening that knee. So really trying to push that knee up towards the ceiling, so that knee faces the ceiling. Make sure you're not rolling back. So you can check these things while you continue working and have a little feel on those tummy muscles. As you open that knee, does that tummy muscle draw in? So if you're new to Pilates, it mightn't be natural for that to happen. So I want you to think about every time you open that knee, think about drawing in those tummy muscles. Let's go for another 10, 9, 8, good, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. One exercise done, level 2, pick the feet up. If you're recently injured, just stick with level 1, or if you got a sore back, or hip, or foot, just keep your feet nice and relaxed on the ground with the level 1. If you're feeling able and you can pick your feet up, just pick them up, keeping that tummy muscles drawn in. Let's go for another 15, 14, 13, really drive that knee up. 12, push that range. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then lower the feet back down. So next we're going to come into our side kick. So you're going to float one leg up to hip height. I want you to keep the knee bent. You're going to bring the knee forwards. Squeeze the bum from the hip, bring the leg behind you. So bringing that knee forward, keeping that length in the waist, squeeze the bum to bring that leg behind you. If you're getting tired, or again, you've got a new enough injury or low back pain, just listen to your body and don't push it. Good, so you might just need to do 10 of them and take a little break. Good, draw those tummy muscles in. You need to wake up those bum muscles. As you're coming forward, don't let that knee drop. Good, let's go for another 10. Good, push back through your heel. 9, think about kicking someone behind you. 8, not me. 7, squeeze that glute. 6, nearly there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and lower down. So we're going to draw our hip circles, last exercise of the circuit. So again, long waist, float back up to the scissor position. You're going to bring your leg forward. You're going to lift up towards the ceiling. You're going to bring the leg back and then down. So forwards, up, back, down. Forwards, up, back, down. Good. This is a burner. Good. Drawing as big a circle as you can manage with those hips. Again, if you're new to Pilates or you're carrying an injury, don't push yourself. Just reduce the reps on being mean and working those bum endurance. Good. Let's go for another 10. 9. Ooh, that's getting nice and warm in that hip. 8. Big circles. 7, 6, 5, nearly there. 4, push out to the end. 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Let's give that knee a little bend, a little thump, a round of applause. Well done. From there, you've got 2 hips. Let's push yourself up, and let's swing yourself round to the other side of your mat. So, climb level 1, 2, side kick, and hip circles. So, knees bent, feet together, the backs of your feet roughly line up the backs of your bum, ribs down, lower tummy muscle engaged. Opening that knee. Really reaching that hip nice and long, keeping that hip from rolling back. So place your hand back there, just make sure you're not falling back. It's all in that hip socket. Really gaining that rotation within that hip, keeping the ribs down, shoulder away from your ear. Really pushing that hip open. Let's go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, don't need to push up to level 2 if you can't manage today, so lift the feet up for those of you that are used to it or aren't carrying an injury. So opening up that knee, really pushing up towards the ceiling. Again, have a little feel on those tummy muscles. Do they draw in as that knee opens? So that's what I want you to focus on if it's not drawing in. That needs to become automatic to protect your lower back and work on that posture. Good, we're going for another 10, 9, really open those hips. 8, nearly there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bend the knees, bring the feet back down. Good. Side kick level 1, float up to hip height. Again, keep the length on that underneath waist. Bring that knee forward. Push back through your heels. Squeeze your bum. Think about kicking behind you. Again, if you're newly injured or you're just taking Pilates up today, just reduce the reps. I'm going to keep going quite high on the endurance to get those glutes on fire. Good. And making sure that knee doesn't drop as you come forward. Go for 15, 14, drive back from the hips, 13, nearly there, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. A little break before those hip circles. So having a feel on those tummy muscles, drawing in, float up to hip height. So let's draw those circles. Bring the knee forward, lift up towards the ceiling. Bring the leg back, keep it high, then drop down. Forwards, lift up, come back, bring the knee down. Forwards, up, back, down. And turning that more into a circle, really allowing that hip to flow with the movement. Trying to keep that foot nice and high with the knee, don't let it drop down. Feeling those tummies working. Hips should be getting nice and warm now. Let's go for another 15. 14, you should feel a little bit of pain on that outside hip. 13, 12, we're all feeling it. 11, 10, 9, nearly there, push it right to the end. 8, 7, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. And then the knee, give that hip a little stretch, a round of applause. I did promise you some stretches, so let's roll onto your back and we'll have a little stretch out of that hip. So from there, placing your right foot on your left thigh, let the knee fall away. So you might want to, depending on you, just not put any pressure on that foot, just bring that leg a little bit lower down and pushing that knee away. If you feel a stretch at that point, leave it there. Don't push into any pain, but if you want a little bit more, you can pull that left leg in towards your chest. And holding for 10, 9, 8, 7. Try to get that knee away from the shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. And let's switch sides. Pop the other knee onto that thigh, push the knee away, and you'll notice that you might have a tighter hip. So listen to what your body says, and if you need to, pull in the other leg in towards your chest. Wrap the hands behind the back of that leg, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back down. So let's get those pelvises loosened up. So let's do a couple of pelvic tilts. So feet flat on the ground, nice and soft, knees pointing up towards the ceiling. From there, create a little arch in your back on the mat, and then flatten. So you're just tilting that pelvis back and forth, getting that pelvis to gently start moving. So arch the back, and then think about tucking your bum in, squeeze those bum cheeks, and then arch again, and then tuck, and then you're going to find your midway point. So flatten the whole way one direction, and then arch the other way, and then come to halfway. So that should be roughly your neutral position. Bony bits, if you feel at the front of your hip, should be pointing up towards the ceiling. You have a little arch in that lower back, ribs down. Tummy muscles engaged, so just feel in an inch and down an inch from those tummy muscles. We're going to do our scissors to start with. So you're going to float one leg up to single tabletop and back down. So you're keeping this neutral spine, floating one leg up at a time. And what you should feel under those fingertips is your tummy muscle tightening. If you're not, I want feeling that tighten. I want you to focus on drawing it in as you lift one leg up. Don't progress to level 2. So level 2 scissors is float one leg up to single tabletop. Second leg comes up to double tabletop. Knees are hip distance apart and your feet are hidden behind your knees. And then you're tapping one leg down the floor and back in. And then the other. Good, so you're maintaining that lovely neutral spine. Tummy muscles are gently working. And we're going to do 20 each side. So if you want to work a little bit harder, level 3 is you're going to breathe out, tap one leg down to the floor, breathe in, alternate the legs in the air. So they're having a little switch. Good. And let's start counting now. 20. 19. Keeping that neutral spine. 18. 17. 16. 15. Good. Stick whatever level you're comfortable with. 14. 13. Ribs down. 12. 11. 10. All the way back up to that single tabletop. 8. Feel this tummy draw in. 6. 5. Don't rush it. Keep the control. 4. 3. Keep drawing in. 2. And 1. And lower one leg at a time. Good work. Have a little stretch off through those hips and that pelvis. If you got the head block underneath your head, just get rid of it. So our next exercise is going to be the shoulder bridge. So you're going to put the weight through your heels for this. So we're going to fire up those bum muscles. So just depending on your needs, you might just want to do a little stretch off of those hips, or you can just do another round of the scissors. But shoulder bridge for those that want to give it a try. So you're going to flatten your back. No space between that lower back. You're going to squeeze your bum cheeks. Push down through your heels. lift your hips up. Then your lower back, then those ribs, and then the shoulder blades. You want to keep those ribs tucked over the top of the pelvis, and then send the ribs down first. Then that lower back, and then the pelvis. So think about your spine like a string of pearls, and you're peeling up one segment at a time, all the way up onto those shoulder blades. Squeeze through those hips, and then sending the ribs down first. Then the lower back, and then the pelvis. So sometimes it helps just to give yourself a little bit of feedback, so you can place your hands just underneath your spine, and then on the way down, nearly pushing that chest bone down, ribs first. Trying to keep squeezing those glutes to not let that bum drop. And then let go. Let's go for 8 more. Flatten, squeeze, drive up through those heels. Squeezing those glutes, and then controlling back down. Really trying to get that segmental control. Squeeze and lift. So make sure your arms are nice and light. You're not pushing up through those hands. If you are a little bit of a cheater and you feel that you're pushing, just bring your arms nice and loose up towards the ceiling. Just don't use them. And then back down. Good. So you should feel your bum muscles working. If hamstrings are starting to cramp, just bring your heels in a little bit closer towards your bum. You're more likely to use your glutes. So the further your legs are away from you, the harder it is to engage those bum muscles. Good, we've got 5 more of them to go. Then I've got another one for your tummy. 4, 3. Well done. 2. Peeling back down. And 1 more for me. And all the way down. From there, let's stretch out those hips. Pull one leg in towards your chest and then the other. Just drawing 3 circles in one direction. And then 3 in the other. Right, and then lowering back down. So we've done a flexion control with the scissors. Our bridge was extension. So now we're going to work that rotation. It wouldn't be a golf Pilates class without some extra rotation control. So ribs down. Bony bits pointing up towards the ceiling. Oh, someone's in there. Hi, Mom. I'm Nikki. Hi, So, bony bits pointing towards the ceiling. You can't help but get a little bit of family support every now and again. Shoulders down. So, let's work that rotation. So, you're going to float one leg up to single tabletop. Think about a marble on that belly button. You're not allowing that marble roll side to side. Right knee stays pointing up towards ceiling, let that left leg fall out to the side and back in. So you're opening up through that hip and back in. Keep those ribs down. Draw those tummy muscles in. Really controlling that pelvis. So you want to keep it all in that hip, moving only. Good. Breathe out to move. Breathe in to come back. So you're thinking about pulling in through that inner thigh to come back. Again, watching that knee that's on the ground. It's not rolling out to the side. And again, a few of you might be inclined to cheat with this one. So let's bring our arms up towards the ceiling. So you're not stopping yourself from rolling with those hands. Let's go 5 more. 5, 4. Good. Nearly there. 3, 2. And let's go 1 more. Well done. And then down. And let's go that right side. Float up to single tabletop. Keep that neutral spine. Keep your little marble. Leg goes out to the side. And back in. Pull back in through that inner thigh. And you're thinking about those hips staying exactly in the same position on that mat. If I could see you through YouTube, I would not see anything happening above that belly button. As still as what something is still as a rock. Good. Let's go for another 10. 9. Keeping that knee on the ground stable. 8. Pulling through that inner thigh. 7, 6. We'll work our hip flexors next. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lowering back down. Good. So we're going to work our hip flexors next. So that's at the front of those hips. So they can often get a bit tight just from sitting in a chair, and then they can stop that hip mobility. So we're just going to do some holds. So we're going to start with our left leg. So from there, I just want you to think about kicking that leg out straight. You're basically just going to hold that leg nice and straight there for me for 20, 19, keeping that neutral, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, ribs down, 2, 1. Stay there. Keep neutral. Lift up as high as you can keep that neutral spine. And again, hold 20, 19, reach the leg long, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down towards the mat. Don't touch the ground. Just hover above the ground. Keep neutral. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Ribs. Good. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee and bring it back down to the mat. Let's go right side. Kick the leg out. Keep the leg nice and long. Ribs down. Tummy muscles engaged. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, tummy, 2, 1. Keep neutral. Lift the leg up as high as you can keep that neutral. Really work that inner hip flexor. Hold 20, 19, 18, 17. Long leg. Don't let the knee bend. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down towards the mat. Just hover above. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend and release. So now that our hip flexors are nice and work, we're going to just do one more endurance exercise for those tummy muscles. So we're going to do our hundreds. I'm going to give 4 different levels. So you need to choose what level you can manage. So everyone should manage level 2. So let's find your neutral pelvic position. Bony bits pointing up towards the ceiling. Have a feel of those tummy muscles. Float one leg up to single tabletop. Does the tummy muscle draw in? If it does, great. Pulse your hands up and down by your side. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. So if you're bopping up and down at this level and your stomach muscles on and off and on and off, stick with level 2. If you're used to Pilates, level 3. Float up to double tabletop, zip the knees together and hold, keeping that neutral spine, tummy muscles drawn in. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Ribs down. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you're going to look your head over the tops of your knee. You're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to bring your head up, shoulders up the mat, and you're going to pulse. Keeping those ribs down, lower tummy muscles engaged. Really draw on that tummy muscle in and neutral spine. Let's do 20 breaths. In, 2, 3, 4. Stick on whatever level you feels comfortable. If your neck gets tired in this position, just lower back down. 3 breaths done. in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, keep the spine long, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, keep reaching for those feet, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, halfway there, in, 2, 3, 4, draw in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, keep pushing, in, 2, 3, 4, take a break if you need, no lower back pain allowed with this, nearly there, last 5 breaths, and out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, last one, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, lower one leg at a time if you're in double tabletop, lower the head, stretch out those legs, bring your arms above your head, make yourself as long as you can from one side of the room to the other. Good. From there, try use your tummy muscles and bring yourself up to sit. Last exercise for everyone. So you're going to bring your feet flat on the ground, knees and feet are hip distance apart. Everyone's posture and sitting could do with improvements, physios included. So it's nice to practice. So you want to be on those bony bits of that underneath bum. So to help yourself with that, if you bring your hands to the outside of your knees, you want to pull yourself up nice and tall. So that's what lovely posture feels like. Draw those tummy muscles in. From there, hands come off. Let's hold yourself there for 20, 19, up tall, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. We'll do one more of them and then you're pretty much done with a quick stretch. Up nice and tall. Let go of the hands. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, up tall, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. From there, straighten out one leg at a time. You want to reach for your feet, pull yourself into that stretch, feeling a lovely stretch at the backs of those legs. Drop your head down and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, pull into the stretch, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees, bring your feet in towards you, try and push up nice and tall, push those knees down towards the floor, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs out to the side, arms come out to the side. You're going to turn to the left and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the middle and turn to the right. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to the middle. So short and sweet. Well, maybe not so short. We've got a good 35 minutes of exercise in. So hopefully you should feel nice and loose and stretched and maybe a little bit sore in those hips. So I'll hopefully get another live in next week, and that might be the end of my lives because I actually have to go back to work. So if a time suits you better or a day, drop me a comment, and the more people that let me know a time that suits, the more likely I am going to do it on a time that you prefer. Hi Dad also. But hope you enjoyed that session, and I hopefully will see you all soon. But keep checking out the channel. I'll keep uploading onto that. It just gives me a bit more flexibility to upload onto the channel when I've got my own time. But have a good week, everyone, and I shall see you soon. Drop me a comment. I'll stay online for another minute or two. So that would be great. Just give me any feedback. I'm happy to improve for you in any way I can. Hopefully see you soon. I'll comment, but I'll just go offline. You don't need to see me chatting. And this will be live it should get uploaded onto YouTube in like an hour or so. Have a good evening.